Some people have what's known as filler fever these days when it comes to cosmetic injectables. In fact, there's a new phenomenon happening. It's called filler fatigue. What is filler fatigue?
So this is kind of a newer concept in terms of people who get fillers over and over and over. And the best way to visualize is that if you keep stretching out the skin with something from the outside, sooner or later the skin is going to sag. It's just like if you kept filling up a balloon and letting the air out, and then you stretch that balloon out again, and then you let the air out. Sooner or later you're going to get that loose kind of crepey sackiness to the outer skin. And now we're seeing this with repetitive filler injections. So what happens then is as your skin becomes more sagged and lax, you end up asking for more and more filler, and you forget the baseline. So that sometimes accounts for when you look at these celebrities.
You create a vicious cycle.
Yeah,
and
they
we've
look
seen it
a little distorted.
Everywhere. We've seen it on the street in Beverly Hills. We see it in Hollywood, that when we see somebody and go, wow, they don't look like themselves anymore, they've been overfilled. And, you know, a couple things going on there. Maybe they tried to get a dramatic lift-like result relying just on volume alone and overfill them. And what that does is it changes the way they look.
Exactly.
Or just repeated filling, like you said, over time is going to change the skin. So I think a better solution is, if in fact you're ready for a facelift, then combine that with some fillers, or if you're going to do fillers, do it judiciously, don't overdo, and do it over time.
I completely agree. And I think in addition, just remember that a lot of the aging changes of the face are not just volume loss. So there is that sagging and loss of elasticity and the laxity of the skin that comes in. So dovetail it maybe with tightening devices. There are a number of radio frequency and laser devices that stimulate collagen and tighten your skin, or even platelet-rich plasma, which we've talked about on the show.
There are options for skin tightening without going under the knife that are great in combination with some of those filling procedures.
Thank you, doctors. Much appreciated.